What is going on, people? Today I'm back with another banger. Today I'm going to show you how I book anywhere from 30 to 50 appointments a week with Go High Level only. I don't need to do anything outside of Go High Level. I'm going to show you a system that I've been using for around 3 years now for myself, for my own agency, and for my clients too. This is a system that you can then take. You can go and white label this system. You can go and resell it to your clients. You can use it for yourself to book appointments. Now, this system is completely automated. What I'm about to walk you through in this video is my cold SMS system. This is a cold SMS system that doesn't require any A2P. It doesn't require Twilio. It doesn't require LC phone. We avoid those high costs associated with SMS. We avoid those restrictions with SMS. And once we've got around all of that, now it makes sense to actually build out and set up an actual SMS system. So let me go in there, show you guys what it looks like. Get your notepads ready. I'm going to get straight to the juicy stuff. Now, I'm sure you guys want to get straight into the juicy stuff, right? You want me to show you the system, how it works, how we're going to book these appointments. But first, trust me, I'm looking out for you guys. I want to make sure that before you even set this up, we need to make sure that it actually makes sense to set something like this up. Because if we're using Go High Level or if we're using Twilio to send out text messages and make calls, it's not exactly the smartest thing to set up an SMS system. Why? Because we know we're going to get hit with all these restrictions with A2P. And on top of that, it's super, super expensive. So what we're going to do first, before we set up this system, is make sure that it is cost effective to you. And the way we're going to do that is by using our own custom SMS provider. Now, the difference between the provider that I use compared to Twilio or LC phone, we can see in the US, right over here, it costs 0.0079 cents to send out a text message. Now, that really seems like nothing, but when we put it into perspective, we're spending $30, right? And for $30, we can get 3,797 text messages. Now, with that same $30, without spending any more, spending any less, with that same $30, you get an additional, not total, you get an additional 14,000 messages with the SMS provider that I use. So in total, you're going to be able to send out 17,000 SMS messages for the same $30, whereas with Twilio, you would have only been able to send 3,700 with that same $30. So straight away, we know that it is a cost-effective solution. And you can see there's a bunch of different countries over here. It doesn't really matter which country you're in. I know Twilio is a lot more expensive in certain countries than others. For example, Australia. And having a system like this, or having a solution like this that replaces Twilio, that makes sure you don't need to worry about A2P, make sure you don't need to worry about the high costs associated with Twilio and LC phone, it pretty much automatically ticks all the boxes, right? Who doesn't want to save money? It's that simple, right? Who doesn't want to make their solutions for their clients cheaper and make their business operations cheaper too? So that ticks the first box. Now, let me show you how easy it actually is to get integrated with Go High Level. Now, the SMS provider that I use directly integrates with High Level. So if we go to the settings on the bottom left, and then we scroll down to phone numbers, it's literally as simple as going onto phone numbers under the settings, going to advanced settings over here in the top right. And once we go there, we can see our custom SMS provider pop up. Obviously, we need to go through the sign up and integrate our actual agency accounts and sub accounts so that this can come up. But after we've gone through the sign up process, it's literally 1, 2, 3 clicks, and within 5 minutes, you've got your own custom SMS provider that you no longer have to worry about A2P or these high SMS costs. I've also got a full in-depth guide of how this SMS provider works. There's a full video on my YouTube, how to send unlimited SMS without A2P in GoHighLevel. That's on my channel Skyline.io, and you can see the full guide there. Now moving on. After we've sorted this out, now it makes sense to set up a cold SMS system. Why does it make sense now? Well, because we know that it's not necessarily going to cost us anything to build an SMS system anymore. I mean, you're going to pay one fixed price every month, and whether you're sending out 1,000 text messages or whether you're sending out 2,000, 3,000 text messages, the cost always stays the same. You're not paying any more or any less. So you may as well make use of that plan that you've now set up, right? You may as well make use of that monthly subscription that you'll be paying for the SMS provider and send out as many SMS messages as you can, and even use SMS as a way of booking appointments for yourself. I mean, it's the same thing that I did. Now let me show you how this actual SMS system would work. So SMS is the vehicle, right? Now for the SMS to work, and why I think SMS is probably one of the strongest methods of booking appointments till today, is because I've tried ads myself. I've tried cold email myself. I've tried Facebook DMs. I've tried everything under the sun. Everything under the sun. Everything you can think of, I've tried it. And to be honest, for me, nothing really compared to SMS. And the reason for that is because think of an email, right? A good open rate on an email campaign is 1 to 2%. That's people opening the emails, not even responding. So let's say you send out 100 emails. If 1 to 2 people open your email, you've got a good open rate. Like nobody's even probably going to respond. And if they do, you'll be lucky. With SMS, it's completely different, because with SMS, you can't necessarily avoid a text message, can you? It comes directly onto your home screen, directly into your eye line. And once I get in front of you, I've got a 5 to 10 second window where I've now got your attention. You can't really avoid that text message. Now, once I've got your attention in that 5 to 10 seconds, I need to make something so powerful that gets you to respond instantly. I need to give you a reason to respond, and I need to give you a reason to show you that by not responding, it's almost stupid, if that makes sense. Now, how we do that is by having an offer, something that's irresistible, something that you're reaching out to your clients, telling them, hey, I can do this for you, and this is how I'm going to make it risk-free on your part. So let's take a look at one of my clients' offers. So, hey, Sarah, I found your med spa online. What if I booked you 1 to 15 new patients into your calendar in the next 30 days, or we work for free? Is that worth a chat? Now, the reason why this is so powerful is because this is an example of an irresistible offer. We know med spa owners, they just want new patients, right? They don't care whether you're flying to the moon or whether you're running ads to get them these patients. They just want patients. That's all they care about. So we're telling them directly, hey, this is what we're going to do for you. This is the result that you're going to measure us by. This is how long it's going to take us to do it, 30 days. And if this doesn't happen, if we don't meet the result within the next 30 days, we're going to work for free. What could you possibly lose? Why would she not respond to this message? Why would she not want to find out more? It's an irresistible offer, right? So you've got in front of these leads now, you've got their attention for 5 to 10 seconds. Having an offer like this is what's going to take that attention and actually convert them and actually get these guys responding and rolling into our pipeline. Now let's take a look at what that actually looked like in real time. I want to give you guys a real life example, because this system that I'm showing you and every other system that I show you, I'm only showing you this because I've used it myself. I've tested it. I've proven that it works, not only for myself, but for my clients too. So we can see this is my SMS system working in real time in GoHighLevel, right? We can see this is an example of my offer. So, hey, Saeed from Skyline.io, I found Keller Williams on Google. What if I gave you access to an AI system that got you 1 to 5 home buyers, sellers, qualify them, blah, 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 risk-free trial. If you don't deliver, you don't pay us a dime. Would this be worth a chat? Blah, blah, blah. And look at the response that this person gave it. Finally, someone willing to take a risk on the realtors instead of having us take a risk on companies that don't deliver. I'm in. Now, why this message is so important, guys, is because it says a lot of different stories. These text messages that you're sending out to people, you're not the first one that's had this idea. You're not the first person that's reached out to them, telling them that they can do X, Y, and Z for them. The difference with us is we make it irresistible. We show them they've got nothing to lose. And this person understands that very clearly, right? They know, hey, look, I'm not taking on any risk. Why would I not try this out? Why would I not want to give this a shot, right? Now, I'm not telling you come up with some crazy offer that's like impossible to deliver on. We can make these offers because we can actually deliver the results. Once you can deliver the results, then you can come up with offers like this that makes it pretty much easy to get people responding to you, easy to get people booked into appointments. Now, once they say they're interested, once we've sent them that irresistible offer, and once they've showed us that they're interested, once they've said yes, once we've got their attention and actually got them to respond with it, we're not sending them directly to our calendar link. And that's a mistake that a lot of people make. We don't want to send all of these people to our calendar just yet because not all of them are qualified. Not all of them are going to have the resources to invest in our services. Not all of them are going to be the right fit to even work with us. So why would we send all of them to our calendar? What we do instead is looking at the actual message, right? This person said, yes, I'm in, blah, blah, blah. Instead of sending them to our calendar link straight away, what we done was we sent them over here. We sent them to a qualification form, which is the next step in this system. This qualification form, the whole point of it, right, is to qualify leads, is to make sure that we're speaking with people that actually have an intent. By making someone go through this entire form, it solves so many different problems because it makes sure that the person that's filling out this form, we know they're actually interested, right? They're spending a couple minutes to go through this entire form. It's not as simple as give us your name, email, number, book a call, and then that person never shows up. It's solving a lot of different problems, this form, because it's showing us that the person actually has an intent. On top of that, it's also helping us improve our show up rates. Because someone that's going through this form is probably going to remember and actually want to commit to the appointment that they booked, right? Which is a big problem for agencies nowadays. The show up rates are terrible. So you have to put things in place that improve it. Now, once we've got them going through this entire form, the other thing that it does is it makes sure that these people, the ones that you're speaking to in the appointment, they actually have the money to speak to you. Because why would you spend time speaking to someone who doesn't have the resources to invest in your system or your services right now? It doesn't make sense, right? And it's not like being money hungry or looking for a quick buck or nothing like that. I mean, at the end of the day, you're running a business, guys. If you're running a business, you need to treat it like a business. You're not sitting on calls with people just for the sake of it. You want to make sure that the people you're sitting on calls with, these prospects that are in front of you, you want to make sure that these guys are actually the right fit. You want to make sure that they can actually invest in your system, that there's an actual possibility of them becoming a client. Otherwise, what are you speaking to them for? So you can see one of the questions we ask is, can you commit to a 697 a month for at least 3 months? Yes or no, right? And if they say, I do not have the resources to commit, well, then I'm not sending them to my calendar link because I know what's the point of me speaking to them right now if right now they're not even in a position to really explore my system. So I just want to be speaking to people who are in the position, who are committed, who have an intent and are ready to go. Now, let's say someone isn't qualified, right? We're not just going to tell them to bug off and say, hey, you're broke. You're not allowed to book an appointment with us. What we're going to do instead is we're going to say, okay, look, we're going to send them an email. We're going to follow up with them through text and email. But just because they're not a right fit right now doesn't mean they might not be in the future. So we're going to stay in the loop. We're going to stay on top of them. We're going to be in front of them and make sure that they're still aware of us. Because even though right now it might not be the best time to book an appointment, who knows in the future? I mean, I've seen some crazy things, guys. I've reached out to people and they've booked appointments with me 1 year later because of my follow-up. You just need a system that does it for you in automation. Now, obviously, if they are qualified, then we're just going to send them directly to our calendar link. Now, just to show you guys the proof in the pudding, right? The same exact system I just walked you through was the same system I used within my own agency. And I can go through page after page after page of how many booked appointments I got with this SMS system alone. I can just keep going back week after week after week after week for like 2 years straight. And you guys will just see appointments. And that's all from this exact system that I've walked you through here today. I'm going to keep dropping the value on you guys. Just make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop a like on this video. Make sure you stay in the loop. And all the links are below. You already know. If you want to book a call with me, if you want to reach out to me, if you have any questions, we can connect below. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.